It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.
Hi guys, and welcome to this week's episode of the Comic Book Show. As you can tell, we're being joined by some very special guests this week, so our layout and our format isn't quite the same as usual, but you'll see some of your favorites along with some of your new favorites. So the first segment of the night,
the Daily Planet. We're going to be talking about today's comic news, or the latest comic news.
Shazam apparently does have Dwayne Johnson attached to it, but in an interview he's not revealing whether or not he wants to play Shazam or Black Adam. I say that the dude should just yell Shazam and see who he ends up as. he should just do it and then see who he ends up as.
He could definitely play either character.
I agree.
However, he looks like Black Adam.
Yes, exactly.
And he should play Black Adam.
Black Adam. But if he plays Black
should.
Adam, who plays Shazam?
I don't know.
well, more news.
That's right, it looks like we found our Flash. My man Scoot McNairy's role in Batman vs. Superman hasn't been confirmed, but with what you see in this picture, may have you believe that he will indeed be playing Silver Flash.
Or Michael Flatley.
Or else be in a Gap commercial.
I don't understand how this confirms that he's the Flash, though.
Well, it's not confirmation.
Well, because his green socks obviously are going to become speed lines.
Yeah, you can't wear that. You wear socks like that, you're going to be running.
I'm pretty sure the comment says it all right there, but those socks don't.
We are being joined by Alec Peters, Gary Graham, and Christian Gosset to talk about Star Trek Axanar, which is a film that you guys are working on.
We are facing an enemy that is consumed and committed to our total destruction.
The bad blood between the humans and the Klingons meant that the job of preventing war and leading the peace delegations fell to Vulcan. Regrettably, we failed.
What's the response been like so far? You were just in Houston, right?
It's been like this.
All that production value came from our first Kickstarter, which we asked for $10,000. We were very naive in those days, $10,000. You cannot do Star Trek on $10,000.
Well, not your Star Trek.
No,
I've seen some
thank
Star
you.
Trek you can do for $10,000. You guys can't even paint the whole girl green?
If you have not seen Axanar, go to Kickstarter. Search Axanar, A-X-A-N-A-R. Or you can just look at the, lovely
There it is.
URL.
Thank you,
And just click. You can see the full 22 minutes, or you can see the trailer. They're both up there. Indulge.
Look at this comment from Guru Randell. Gary does everything in one take. Even if it's wrong, he just walks away and calls it done. This guy gets me. Yeah!
He's actually joining you. He's the bottom middle screen right now.
Oh, yeah, buddy. You got it on the nose.
So I guess, Guru, when did you work with Gary?
All this talk about the Kickstarter, so you guys have obviously shot, and you're now pushing for more. What is it that you guys want to be doing now? Where are you taking this?
We want to deliver on the promise we made to our donors when we did Prelude, which is to give them an amazing Star Trek feature with great actors and great writing and at a world-class clip, and give them some really authentic Trek. There's a schism, right? There's people that want Roddenberry Trek, and there's people that want JJ that love JJ Trek.
You can't just have both.
Right? That's what I'm like. That's fine with me.
Can we get along?
I'm fine with that.
As producer, you had a lot of different hats to juggle for this. How do you feel like the production went? And do you feel like there are things that you've learned from this one that are going to change moving forward?
You always learn. I mean, that was the whole purpose of what we did was, we wanted to do a 20-minute short. I mean, we had 2 Academy Award winners on our team. And then we had the guy who did his makeup on Enterprise for 4 years on doing his makeup.
I wanted to ask Richard Hatch this, but
Boost some more.
who do you think is nerdier, the BSG fans or the Star Trek fans?
I think I can speak best on this because I'm actually a member of the Colonial Fleet, which is the big Battlestar Galactica fan club.
Okay, we found him. We found the guy in the room. We found the guy in the room.
Nerd alert!
Okay.
Nerd alert!
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to Dragon Con next week, and I've got 3 BSG parties I have to go to. How many Star Trek parties am I going to? None, because none of the Star Trek geeks have parties.
So really, with like all the research sources that you guys have, and like obviously the talent you have, why not make something that's yours? Why do
It's a great question.
You know what I mean? It's something I see online, the fan stuff, but I'm like, why can't this talent go and make something that's theirs?
You know, it's a great question, but these days fan fiction has its own thing. 50 Shades of Grey started out as fan fiction. And
really?
Yeah.
That was Twilight fan fiction.
That was Twilight fan fiction.
It started out as Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's how lonely that was.
You guys are here because you're promoting your new Kickstarter as well, which will hopefully enable you guys to make an even better feature film, which is an event that people can rally behind and drink.
Isn't it amazing how he keeps bringing us back on?
I love it.
What skill you have, man.
I continue to look down that list and see all the donors and just the appreciation. You just can't help but just feel an immense gratitude every time you just scroll down seeing all the donors.
They have 3 more days running on their campaign. They just hit their stretch goal of $375,000. So congratulations to you guys, and thank you to all the contributors.
Thank you.
Facebook us, share us.
You gotta find them on that Tinder.
Find them on
Axanar.
Go out with
takes
Axanar.
the Tinder challenge.
Thank you so much for joining us for this week's The Comic Book Show here on Twin Galaxies Live.
Thanks, everybody.
Every Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m. PST. Star Trek Axanar.
Shakina.
Check it out on Kickstarter. Take it easy, guys.
Twin Galaxies.
Saval might need a new pair of boots.
Saval might need some boots.
Oh!
That's awesome.
It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.